I am a warrior, I am a leader, I am a strategist, I am a scholar, and I am a destroyer. For untold thousands of years, I have walked the world in search of bloodshed, for coin, power, and the thrill of violence and cruelty. As king of Lagash, I fed the defenders of Umma to the vultures. I built a great pyramid for the god king of Kemet. I flooded the streets of Troy with the blood of King Priam's subjects, and I razed the grand city of Hattusa, casting its kings into the rubbish heap of history. I bathed the lands east of the Indus in the blood of the Kauravas. For Assyria, I sacked Egypt and abducted its gods. I dragged the people of Israel in chains because I felt cruel, and then helped them return because I felt generous. I sat under the Bodhi trees with Prince Gautama. I exploited the internal strife of Zhao and conversed with Kongzi and his peers. I left my mark in Tenochtitlan, constructing great stone heads in my likeness and teaching them the joy of blood sports. I filled chests of gold, selling my sword to the endlessly warring Poli of Hellas. I marched with Alexander and won great battles as his companion, and then dragged the lands he had conquered back to the reign of Chandragupta. I served Baichi, the human butcher, and witnessed him bury the hordes of Zhao alive. I sacrificed men to Jupiter to fill Rome with the resolve to resist and defeat the terrible Hannibal. I witnessed the meteoric rise of the greatest empire, sometimes as its enemy, others as its ally. I met the great warrior queens of Lac Viet. I chronicled the trials and tribulations of the Three Kingdoms. I saw that greatest empire fray at the seams, only to knit itself together under the golden visage of Aurelian, devotee of the indomitable sun. I saw the greatest empire enslave its own people to prolong its life, and cling to the word of God as its grasp upon the world slipped away. As a destroyer and pillager, I reminded them that no divine providence could protect them from steel and cruelty. I witnessed the kings east of the Indus impose on their subjects a divine duty, telling them that the gods had decided how they would spend their lives before they were even born. I watched the people of Zhonghua devour themselves again, leaving a permanent mark in their very soul. I tested the greatest empire's fate as I handed them their greatest defeats as the commander of the acolytes of Mecca, and watched them with interest as they overcame my challenges and came together stronger. The old lands of the greatest empire were now split in two, and I was eager to fight for both as my whims decided. I marched with conquerors like Ivar, Knut, Basil, Rurik, and Carolus Magnus. I saw Christendom and the Umma climb over mountains of bodies in search of their identities. I slew Thorfinn's companion with an arrow, driving him away from the world across the sea. I played Christendom and the Umma against each other, taking their precious relics for my collection. I traveled the eastern seas, exploring the bejeweled islands and meeting their hopeful settlers. Then, once the world had descended into enough chaos, I descended to harvest the fruits of mankind's labor, riding with Temujin and Hulegu, and trampling the world under my steeds' hooves, taking their riches and leaving them with desolation and nightmares for years to come. And I watched with glee as the greatest empire that had caused me so much grief in the past died a painful death. I helped humans build terrible weapons of iron, lead, and black powder, and watched with mild interest as these inventions brought endless death to all lands walked by men. I saw them argue over books, thrones, and ways of life, and come to lethal blows when they could not agree. I saw the kings of Iberia lay claim to the world for God and for shining gold and silver, and the empire of Nippon cloister itself in the cacophony of battle cries. Then humanity at last began to change and question tradition, question whether it was worth acceding to the demands of their long-gone ancestors. I conversed with their greatest minds, who imagined mankind becoming something much more, something more free and prosperous. And I was amazed when through that drive for freedom, the greatest empire began again. All the while, I continued to take lives, ripping out the hearts and heads of foes at Delhi, Blenheim, Poltava, Zorndorf, Fontenoy, Assaye, and Yorktown. I watched Europe be bathed in blood as a man of France they called the new Kaiser put his enemies to the sword until he and his men gave out. It had been thousands of years, and still humanity was not eager for peace. The world was ignited by revolutions, and disagreements over thought, borders, new machines, associations of merchants, and souls ended in carnage again and again. The so-called brother of the Christ brought Zhonghua to its knees. Nippon rose to become a great empire. Great heroes fought to free slaves and serfs of their chains. The new greatest empire called America declared themselves the strongest, and the mighty powers of the West divided the lesser polities among themselves. And all the while, the eternal war between kings and priests began to give way to a new war between peasants, workers, and owners. For all my machinations and conquests across history, humanity fell out of my control, and they fell upon each other like frenzied beasts in two wars to end all wars. They killed and killed again until they could kill no more, and I killed along with them, and directed their commanders how to kill even more. And at last, I grew wary. I remembered how an ancient power had given me a mission to save humanity, or at the least forestall their destruction. But now, first I wondered, could humanity be saved? And then, I wondered if they were worth saving. For all my life, I knew nothing but bloodshed. My body is now covered in scars inside and out, and my dreams are haunted by the cries of the people I've butchered. I was addicted to violence, and now the time had come for me to withdraw. Sometimes I would relapse, fighting not as a general but as a soldier. But most of the time, I sat and waited, meditated. The powers that be ravage the planet they live on and pit the weak against each other. Rich, old men commit the vilest deeds in plain daylight. Men, women, boys, and girls grow weak, feeble, and hopeless, with no will to forestall their own destruction. You will not heed my warnings. You are too proud for that. So instead of telling you of the future, I will instead tell you of the past, of the mistakes your ancestors made so that you may not repeat them, of the worst of your predecessors so you may not become like them, but also the greatest of your heroes and the greatest triumphs of your race itself, so that maybe you can strive for greatness once again. My name is Zosimus Tarkus, and the time has come for me to lay down my arms and teach the youths of this world about the people I have met, the lessons I've learned, and the civilizations I have seen rise and fall. Welcome, creatures of all ages! So, you know me as a mighty warlord, hailing from planet Thrax, slayer of scores. Edo, Holly, you're both here. Welcome. So, like I said, you know me as a scholar of history, slayer of scores, master of warfare, but that is not the one I am today. Today, I'm coming to you as a chef. As some of you may know, I enjoy cooking. I don't cook super often at home because I am trying to eat fairly healthy. My actual comfort meal is basically taking nuts and raisins, pouring them into a bowl and salting them and just having them like that. And and other times I just chop up cucumbers and bell peppers and just salt them and have them like that. So yeah, I eat fairly cheap, especially since I'm an aggressive saver, which is but sometimes I do occasionally cook. I like to bake things like muffins. I like to cook, what is it, salmon and fish. I like to bake it in the oven, and occasionally I like to try interesting ways of cooking steak, but that's very rare because steak is expensive these days. It's so expensive it makes a grown man cry. Hookworms. No, it's not hookworms that are causing that are causing beef prices to go up. It's screwworms. Yeah, screwworms and screw flies. But yeah, today we are going to get some cooking done. We're going to be an assistant to this chef. So this is the cooking guild. Oh, you're eating salmon right now. What kind? Fried, poached, baked, smoked? So the cooking guild is honestly kind of underwhelming. This is the place you get to enter when you're level 30 cook, but it's pretty underwhelming. They have a mill here that you can grind flour at, but the thing is, there's no point. There's no point in milling your own grain or churning your own. Oh, fried, nice, pan fried. I have salmon in the freezer. You be like, since one little piece here is around 6 USD. I live in California. But we also earn a lot more than people elsewhere too, so that's probably a little different. So yeah, dairy churns, uh, milling. It's better to just buy them yourself from merchants. It's a lot cheaper that way, so no point. But anyways, we have a quest that this head chef can give us. So let's see what he's doing. Ah, yes. I've heard good things about you from the cook in Lumbridge Castle. He was telling me at the latest meetings of the Cook's Apprentices and Kitchens Expert Society that you really helped him out in a pickle with the Duke's birthday cake. Oh, really? That was so long ago I forgot about it. I haven't. The cooking quest is the cook's assistant is one of the most basic quests, and it leads into one of the largest quest series in the game, which is Chef a Recipe for Disaster. But anyways, did you have any quests for me? Well, there is something I can use help with. Go on. It's quite a delicate matter. Can you be discreet? It's yes, that is why I said that is my hidden middle name. I have many middle names actually, but actually my full name is Zosmus Discreet Tarkus. The Cook's Apprentices and Kitchen Expert Society are looking for a new leader after the previous one retired. What do you mean retired? There was an incident with a wild pie. Things got a bit messy. We don't really speak of it. Um, okay. Did he eat himself to death like Pizza the Hut? Or at least there were no lasting injuries. But enough about that. It would mean the world next to me to be the next leader of the society. As a head chef, I'm always experimenting in the kitchen and working on new recipes. Innovating. You sound pretty passionate. I adore food, combining new flavors, tasting them, seeing the enjoyment in others' faces as the flavors dance along their tongues, exploding in a crescendo of deliciousness. A man after my own heart. It's what I live for. It's always nice to meet someone that enjoys this job. Oh, it's so much more than just a job. Who wouldn't want to do the thing they love every day? But anyway, I digress. I've been working on a new dessert to show off to the other members and convince them that I'm the right man for the job. It's a top secret recipe, something that will change the pudding landscape forever. The recipe will astound and amaze them. Their taste buds won't know what's hit them. Sounds tasty. Oh, it is. So what is this revolutionary dessert? Are you ready? Yes. Are you sure? Yes! Brace yourself. I'm so excited. Just tell me. Cheesecake! I was thinking, did you say cheesecake? Cheesecake. Why in Gillianor would anyone put cheese in a cake? Have you lost your mind? It's not cheese in a cake, it's cheese in some biscuits? Your revolutionary new dessert is cheese and biscuits? No, not cheese and biscuits. Oh dear, you're getting me all flustered. I'm not explaining this very well. I'm sorry, take your time. I'll show you how to make it, then you can experience it for yourself. But here's the problem. I've run out of one of the main ingredients, cream cheese. Would you like me to get some more from you? Would you be so kind? The cream cheese I use comes from a cottage dairy run by a lovely couple called Phil and Delphi. They're based in Falador, just north of the Artisan Workshop. That seems like an odd place for dairy. It's not exactly close to any cows. We all have to start somewhere. Anyways, run along and pick up the cream cheese from Phil and Delphi. Yes, chef. Cream cheese. Cream cheese. So I'm not sure how much of you know, but I am allergic to dairy, so this is all stuff that is very foreign to me. But then again, so is So is going around Gielinor, hunting unicorns and grinding down their horns for potion ingredients. Artisan's workshop. Alright, that is the mining guild. Ah, there we go. Oh, I get it. Philadelphia, like Philadelphia cream cheese. The head chef from the Varrock Cooking Guild sent me to collect some cream cheese for a special top secret recipe. Oh no, I'm said too much. Top secret? Is this his cheesecake recipe by any chance? How did you? He's been working on that recipe for months. He hints about it at every cook's, apprentices, and kitchen expert society meeting, and then gets blind drunk in short green guys, and then gives all the details to anyone that will listen. But the next day he's forgotten he's told anyone. Anyways, dearie, you said you wanted cream cheese? I'm afraid we've had to stop production temporarily as our dairy churn is out of action. We've been filling so many orders for cheesecake, the thing just fell to pieces. You've been making cheesecake? Of course, it's not a secret anymore with that loose-lipped drunkard blabbing about it. Everyone knows about cheesecake. Plus, it helps to pay the rent. Much more than dairy churning everywhere. You wouldn't believe the number of orders we get from the party room over the way. And those dwarven miners just can't get enough of it. So what do I do about the cream cheese? If you'll help us repair the dairy churn, we'll show you how to make cream cheese, and then you can take some back to the head chef. Great, by the looks of it, some basic logs and a steel bar should suffice for the repair. Alright, let's get some... a steel bar. And then let's find a log, a tree to cut down. No, it can't be an oak. It has to be some basic logs. There. You wouldn't know this, but the trees at the park are free. I have 2,000 trees. Okay, repair a broken dairy churn. Oh, that was easy. Can you show me how to make the cream cheese now? Of course. Oh shoot, we're out of milk. Why do you run a dairy churn? Well, Delphi isn't fond of the small farm animals. Plus, we have this beautiful park at our doorstep right here. Okay, very bougie. All right. See, this is the place where you can just buy some quick milk, and there's also a dairy churn here. So a tiny bit. No, so the Cook's Guild doesn't really have much going on for it except this quest. Excellent. Alright, let's churn cream cheese. Alright, let's back to the Cook's Guild. Ugh. Okay, stretching. Nice stretching. All right. All right. Here's the cream cheese. Wonderful. Ah, that smells so fresh and delicious. Right now we're going to need some additional ingredients. A pot of cream. I just came from a dairy and some biscuits. If you'd like to do so, you can combine in flour and butter to make biscuit dough, then bake in the oven for a few minutes. Also, you'll need a cake tin. Well, I'm glad I brought some extra milk. Grapes. Okay. Here is a cake tin. Pots. Where can I get some pots? I need a... Okay, I guess I'll... Oh, the Grand Exchange is over here. I just never go to it. So I'm playing this game on something called Iron Man mode, which means that you're completely on your own. You can't actually trade items with anyone, and you can't use the Grand Exchange. Okay. Let's make some cream. Churning up heat in the bedroom. Make him cream. Wait, do these people even have an oven? They have a range, but do they have an oven? Alright, well, let's get some butter. Uncooked biscuits. Where do I get? Biscuit dough. Okay, we have biscuits. I have all the items. Now you'll need to combine them all together. What? Just bung them all in? No, we don't bung things in. We must craft the cheesecake with love and care. Gently break up the biscuits into crumbs. Then carefully line the tin to form a delicious, buttery, crunchy base. Then you combine the cream cheese and the pot of cream into a decadent topping and spread delicately on top. And then we cook it. Well, you don't cook cheesecake. Are you going to take this seriously, or do I need to throw you out? Okay. Oh, it's ready. I don't even need to... I don't even need... Oh, prayer points too. Alright, so the gods appreciate appreciate cheesecake. It must be angel food cake. That looks good enough to eat. Well, yeah. Oh, well, I need to make you take the cheesecake to some of the members of the Cook's Apprentices and Kitchen Expert Society, so that they can sample it before they vote on who will be leader. I can't possibly leave my post here. What if someone wants to buy Skill Cape? It's my recipe and that's what counts. Alright, let's go to Taverley. Cheesecake.
I had here a moment ago. Where are they? Can I help you?
I am partial to a slice of cake. It's raw and delicious. Wow, the topping is so rich and creamy. He has... Oh, I get it. Mess Sergeant Ramsay, like Gordon Ramsay. That's why it says, it's raw! Okay. Let's go to the cook. The head chef asked me to bring you this to try. The buttery biscuit base is to die for. He has my vote. Who'd have thought to combine cream cheese and biscuits? The head chef is a true culinary genius. I wonder what else might work. I have a feeling you're about to suggest something. Banana bread? I love banana bread. My mom's been making banana bread for me since I was a kid. I try not to bake anymore because I'm bake that kind of stuff anymore because I'm on a diet. But my mom still insists on baking it. But so I can't say no. Banana bread? Don't be ridiculous. You're ridiculous. You can't just mix two random foods and hope to make something delicious. You're right. It won't be as good as cheesecake. Maybe I'll just try my hand at making cheesecakes for now. They sure are good. Oh, it's to the northeast of Varrock. Alright. Alright. The Jolly Boar. Alright, who is the head chef here? Oh, there he is. What do you want? I'm busy. The head chef asked me to bring you this to try. The head chef has excelled himself this time. He has my vote. Alright, let's rest. So after this, we're going to... Okay, so basically we have unlocked our first... we have unlocked our first recipe of the... mysterious hidden recipe of the day, cheesecake. Next, we'll unlock another exotic recipe. Bacon! Alright. Everyone loved the cheesecake. I know, Zosmatarka. I just got word from the Cooks, Apprentices, and Kitchen Expert Society. They voted me in as their new leader. You know what's funny? If everyone already knows how to make cheesecake, I guess I just happen to make one make a particularly good one. Alright, now that I think of it. Okay, so let's make... Let's see if we can make a strawberry cheesecake. Now let's... Alright. Strawberry cheesecake. What does this do? 32 prayer points, overhealing of 8%. Not bad. Oh, I have to make strawberry cream cheese. Alright. Strawberry milk? How do I make strawberry milk? What, if I just squeeze strawberries into milk? I mean, when I used to have strawberry milk as a kid, it was usually with flavored sugar syrup. Yeah. How do you make strawberry milk? Let me see. You know what would be funny? If you got strawberry milk by feeding it to, by feeding a strawberry to a cow. Okay. The cow doesn't want that. There must be someone who can tell me how to do this. I think there's someone near Lumbridge. Let's see. I'm Gilly, what can I do for you? Can you tell me how to milk a cow? First you need to... How do I find a dairy cow? Their easiest spot. They have a cowbell around their neck and are tethered to a post to stop them wandering all over the place. Okay. She seems to have the chef's assistant read signpost. Local cow herders have reported that 1,173 cows have been slain in this field today by passing adventurers. Farmers throughout the land fear this may be an epidemic. Huh, adventure apocalypse. Adventure apocalypse, alright. Oh, there's one right here. Okay, maybe the head chef will be able to shed some light. Sorry, I'm dwelling on this a little, but I want to find out how to make strawberry milk because this seems fascinating. Talk about cheesecake. Can you tell me more about the different flavors of cheesecake there are? I'd be delighted to. You have your ordinary plain cheesecake, creamy and delicious, simple to make. But you know about that one already. If you can get your hands on some vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry milk, pop in a lemon with bacon. You've been on the short green guys again, have you? Make one of each flavor and I'll give you a reward. I don't know what you mean. Never mind. I should make each flavor of cheesecake. You know what? I'm gonna look this up. Runescape, how to make Runescape strawberry milk. Oh, I see. I figured out. Apparently, you have to use the player-owned farm to make strawberry milk. Basically, you need something called a strawberry cow. Basically, you need to grow a raise a strawberry cow and then milk it. Okay, well, there you have it. Okay, so let's go to the bacon shop. No, it's not a bacon shop, it's just a pig farm. Bringing home the bacon. In the pig, Eli Bacon, in the pig farm north of Port Sarim.
That? Oh, that's something I'm working on. Hey, you look like you've done some farm work in your time. Are you free to help me out? I just need you to eat some of this meat I've cooked up. Oh, it's not for a person or anything like that. I just need you to give it a taste and tell me what you think.
Bringing home the bacon. Okay, I'm game. Why? Why did you think I would assume it's from a person? Wait.
No reason. I thought you might have heard about that accident. Yeah. Anyway, scarf that down and tell me what you think.
Oh, I get it. So, bacon, human meat is supposed to taste like pork. That's the joke. That was great. My mouth is filled with joy. What is that?
That, my friend, was a new type of meat I've discovered. I call it bacon.
Bacon? Why do you call it that? Does it call from a creature of like called a bay or something?
No, I named it after myself, Eli Bacon. Bacon, like my last name.
That's what all the great
people do.
So what is it then?
What would you say if I told you it was from a pig?
A pig? Ugh! Why would anyone you want to eat one of those? What now? You excuse me. Why? Why don't it's time for prayer. I'm going to turn towards. I need to turn towards the Kaaba.
Well, it's a long story. But let me ask you something first. What would you say pigs are good for?
Ceremonial greased pig wrestling, obviously.
And what else?
Maybe they could.
Exactly. Aside from pig wrestling, they're useless. They're just big, smelly animals that eat loads of food. Oh, even pig wrestling is in decline thanks to all these new sports like castle wars and dueling. Thanks to all these popular pastimes, there's no demand for pigs. I think only me and Martin keep them these days. And he only keeps them because of the tourist money generated by his freakishly large pig, Pigzilla. Basically, if people find out that pigs taste delicious when cooked, how long do you think it'll take to eat them all? I just look at what happened to those useless no-horned unicorns that were all over the place a few years ago. When people worked out they tasted good, they were wiped right out.
So apparently there's a joke in Runescape where there are actually no horses in Gielinor. They are actually called to the point that they're considered this mythical or extinct in this case creature called hornless unicorns. But apparently people just ate them all.
What we'll do is get people wanting pigs for something other than meat. After all, people keep cows around for milk and sheep for wool. Well, if we can convince them pigs are good for something, then they'll start breeding them again. Once the numbers are back up, we can reveal the tasty truth to everyone. By that point, there'll be enough pigs that people can eat as many as they want.
All right, we're about to get factory farming. We're about to begin a factory farming trend.
I have a plan. What we're going to do is...
Hey, what's that sound?
What sound?
Who are they?
Those are some of the locals. They know about bacon.
They know about...
I gave a few of them a taste and now they're addicted. They're crazy.
Oh, bacon zombies. Oh, bacon junkies, I see.
Don't worry, so long as you lock that gate behind you.
That might be my fault.
Did you hear that? They're gonna eat me!
I think they might be after the pigs, not you.
Yeah, that does make sense. Wait, they're buttering up the pigs for roasting. We have to stop them. Try making some pig decoys. Those lunatics are too far gone to tell the difference. Here, take this big stack of bacon. You'll need some planks too. Let's go. I can't rescue this pig. Try and build something out of these to distract.
Oh, okay.
I can't rescue this pig.
Nothing interesting happens.
I can't rescue this pig. That's the ticket. Now cover it in bacon as a diversion. I can't
More! Give me more!
have time for this. Help. Try and build something out of this.
Alright.
I can't rescue this pig. I can't rescue this pig. No. We don't have time for this. Help me rescue them. Try and build some.
Nom, nom.
There's only one pig left. There's literally one pig left. Oh, and there's Pigzilla. No, it's not. It's Pigzilla. It's Rasher Cumberland.
Good work. While they're eating that bacon, we can get this show on the road. You remember I said I had a plan to drive up demand for pigs? Well, this is it.
Thank you so much, Holly. Holly is a YouTuber, by the way. Remember also, by the way, let me put her link. All right. Well, this is it.
What we do is, we raise an amazing pig. I mean, a real monster. One that people will come from miles around to see. Then, we train it, we show it off to all kinds of folks, and they go nuts for pigs. And before you know it, demand for pigs will soar.
All right, this should be fun.
And then, bam! We bring out bacon and make a fortune.
Bringing out the bacon. If everyone has pigs at that point, how do you make money from selling bacon?
Well, it is called bacon. I'm sure that legally they'll have to pay me money when they start making it. I sent off a form and promised to hand over lots of money to secure the rights to call pig meat bacon. It can't fail.
What could go wrong?
I know. All we need to do is work out what a pig is good for. Any ideas?
Maybe they can carry items?
How will that get people in?
Pigs are rather big, so they can probably handle quite a few packs and bags. That's really handy for adventuring.
That's a good idea, you have. Now we need our show. Go have a word with Martin in Draenor and see if he'll let us have a piglet from his big old Pigzilla.
Will do.
You can always find him by his pigsty in the marketplace. Just head southeast from here and you'll find him in no time.
Okay, how did you discover bacon?
Well, a few days ago,
I was getting
Gassy Steve,
one of my prized
wrestling pigs, ready for his next competition. I'd attached him by his trotters to an old spit roast. It keeps him still while I cover him with ceremonial garlic and herb grease, you see. Then, disaster struck. I placed dry twigs and rags under the spit to catch the falling grease as usual. Before I knew what was happening, sparks from a nearby torch ignited them, and poor Gassy went up in flames.
That's very convenient.
Within minutes, a crowd of people had gathered by the farm. The smell of poor Steve cooking was, ironically, attracting people from far and wide.
Alright, well, I can smell bacon a mile away.
People started begging me not to bury him, and wanted to try the cooked flesh to see if it tasted as good as it. Stricken with grief as I was, I gave it a try myself, and found it to be sweet and delicious. And that is how I learned the secret of bacon.
Alright, let's go to Draenor Village. So So highest level bacon item you can make is the bacon mound. Well, no, it's actually bacon and there's bacon cheesecake. There's pig swill, which is apparently a fermented bacon drink. And then there is a pork pie. At level 74, you can make a bacon pie. Let's see. Bring on the bacon.
Why would you want one of them? Are you thinking of starting a pig farm? If you are, then be warned. The bottom has really fallen out of the pig wrestling game. You'd be better off investing in a cow.
It's not for me, it's for Eli Bacon. We're planning on doing something that will increase interest in pigs and need an impressive piglet to do it.
That is good news. I suppose I could give you a piglet if that's the case.
Fantastic! Just put it in my backpack and I'll be on my way.
Hold on there. I need you to do something for me first. I don't know who it is, but someone has been picking my pockets.
Oh, that's horrible! Why would anyone pick an innocent farmer's pockets?
I think it was one of those dodgy types over to the west. I want you to find out... No! That's a little too much. Just give them a good kicking and I'll give you the pick. Remember, one of them will be lying about where he was when it happened.
Just find out who doesn't have an alibi.
If they can't tell you truthfully where they were when I was robbed, they must be the culprit.
Oh, there they are. Where were you when Martin's pockets were picked?
I was with Dan. That's right. I was with him all day. Yeah, whatever.
So, Andy was with Dan.
I was with Chris.
Bert was with Chris.
He'll tell ya. Yeah, whatever.
Andy was with Dan. Bert was with Chris.
I was with Bert.
Okay, so they can confirm that.
I was with Andy. He'll tell ya. Just go and ask him. I was with Chris. We were mine. I was with... Yeah, he'll back me. All right, you got me. Now.
I'm gonna earn a giant piglet, that's what I'm gonna do.
What?
Martin, this is the pickpocket.
It's good to finally meet you. Did you enjoy robbing me, you swine?
I did indeed.
And I'll do it again once this farce is over.
You'll be laughing on the other side of your face in a moment. Let him. Is that it?
Yeah, I mean, I barely...
Well, no, but you know, there are lots of ways you can hit someone without...
So is that really it? Can I go now?
Oh, look, a piglet and a...
What are you doing?
Isn't the pig chubby and cute?
And the
kitten fluffy and adorable?
I'm more of a dog person.
My organs!
They are the best of friends and have adorable adventures every day.
I can literally taste my own agony! Help!
Oh, that sounds painful. Splattering.
They dress up in little costumes and run around with all their woodland chums.
Spleen!
By the god!
What high jinks and capers they get up to.
Okay, I learned less.
I don't think he'll be bothering you again for a while.
I'm pretty sure you just scared off every pickpocket.
You know what would
in
be
the
funny? If
district.
I pickpocketed
Well
this
done.
guy again. No, I think I'll pickpocket Master Farmers elsewhere.
More than earned this little.
No, should I do it? Just pickpocket him now? Okay, a piglet. Oh. For a while I was thought they would smell the piglet in my backpack and want to make baby back ribs.
Great. Did he ask much for it?
No, all I had to do was deal with a pickpocket
Sounds
for
like
him.
a fair enough trade. Let's take a look at that piglet. What we need to do now is work on making a machine to train the pig. What was it you thought they could do again? Haul stuff about for you? Yeah, that sounds... I have some plans drawn up, but I think all it'll take is a couple of planks. I'd help out myself, but
You broke your hammer on a hiker?
No, I meant I broke my hammer mending a fence ruined by hikers. Yeah, anyway. Not wanting... That should only take a couple of iron bars and 3 more planks. In fact, I have those here for you now. I've also got some items to help you upgrade it.
Alright, basic pig training machine.
That's a pretty machine. We won't need anything fancy like saw blades or blood sluices like last time. Just some more planks and iron bars.
Alright. Did you use a machine like this for butchering the pigs for bacon?
Yes.
The bacon
That's
machine.
exactly what I used it for. On a completely unrelated note, I also have all the stuff you need, right?
Okay, I'll drop the pots. And the buckets.
Can I help you with something? Sure. You should get it all.
Alright, upgrade the pig machine. Alright.
We need to fatten this little fellow up. I have plenty of pig feed, but we should probably mix in some... Would you mind grabbing some for me? There's a field over by Draenor that you can take it from.
Alright, 5 bushels of wheat. Alright.
That should keep us sorted for a while. Your pig is still looking a little small.
Maybe we should wait a little longer, see if he goes through a growth spurt.
I don't think we can keep this news under wraps for much longer. Those bacon addicts. Wait, that's it? Of course! Oh, don't mind me. I just thought of something funny about pigs. I have had an idea, though. What this little squealer needs is some good, healthy exercise. Keeping him cooped up down here won't do him any good. We need to get him up and about in the sunshine. If we can clear the yard of addicts, then we can take him for a good old trot about in the front.
What do you suggest we do?
I use this sleeping potion sometimes when I need to get pigs to sleep. Just let me peel that old skull and crossbones later. You just go up there, attach some bacon to one of those pig statues you made. When they tuck into it, they'll fall.
Not kill them?
What? Just head up into the field through the trapdoor to begin. I'll...
Alright.
Can't stop eating.
Oh, I see. I see what's going on here. Basically, you have to place the bacon on the...
Can't stop eating. More. Give me more.
Okay, just go to...
Can't stop eating. Can't stop eating. Can't stop eating.
Okay, drugged. Bacon drugged.
How's the yard looking now?
I got the addicts to eat the bacon, but they all seem fine.
Don't worry about that. The potion takes a while to act. Makes it more of a surprise when they start to get sleepy. I mean, it's best to slip an animal. Hey, how are you? Oh, no reason. Tell you. Well, you know how garlic repels vampires? I'm convinced that onions... Look, I invented bacon and onions are two strong flavors, and they just don't go together. To those hardened bacon addicts, well, they shouldn't even be able to go near them. Specifically, fresh onions. So, if you can
But
go
what
and get
about
me a
bacon
fresh
onion
onion
jam?
and pinch yourself, then we can use it to clear the yard. That's right so far.
But garlic would only repel vampires because it does not go with food they eat blood. And how do you know that?
Look, I'm the bacon.
Well, I guess it wouldn't take me long to gather a few onions to see it works. I suppose 5 would be enough.
Oh, don't worry.
Alright, let's get some onions. Again, if you haven't had bacon onion jam before, you need to try it. It goes well. There's this burger place that used to be like within a stone's throw of me called The Counter, and one of the toppings you could have with the what is it, with the burger itself is bacon onion jam, and oh my god, it was so decadent.
Can I help you with some? I need you to get some fresh onions. When they're gone, we can take. Just go out and pick some. Just leave the farm, ignoring any muffled. In the meantime, I'll see if.
Okay. Oh, the onion field near me. All right. Fresh onions, right. I could totally go for some bacon onion jam, but I'm on a diet. No, those are potatoes. The onion filled mean. Oh, there's an impling here. Let me see if I can catch it. Net. So, for context, implings are basically these things that sometimes that randomly wander around. Frog spawn. All right. That randomly wander around the map, and you can catch them with a butterfly net if you happen to have one. And then when you catch them, you can loot them. They'll drop certain stuff, like the gourmet impling carries food, and the earth impling will carry like compost or earth runes or earth talisman. The earth talisman.
The addicts,
They blew away in a storm.
Oh, you've been taking your friend here out for trips around the field. Good exercise.
I mean, the thing is, remember, pigs will eat literally anything. That's why I think pigs are, even as even as cows start to, the U.S. beef herd starts to decline because, you know, because of screwworms, the pig herd has remained large because they don't just eat normal feed like soybeans. They can eat garbage also. They can eat anything, and that can be used to so they're basically like protein recyclers. You can sort of see them at you know what's kind of like that? Grox in Warhammer 40k. Actually, there's an interesting story of this one plan to take garbage, have the garbage be eaten by maggots, and then feed the maggots to livestock as a sort of protein recycling. I think that's an amazing idea. I mean, it all tastes the same afterwards anyways.
Oh yes, your pig is still hungry, and with the ad, we might as well top up the supplies in case the meat runs out.
Meat runs out.
Meals? I meant in case his meals run out.
Fair enough.
That should keep us safe if more. I suppose the next thing to do is turn on the machine and see how well it works. Well, you built the thing. I doubt the pig will be much use just from this, but he'll look just grand, and that's all we need. If the pig looks good and you can pretend that the trick works, we're set.
Pick to the tunnel in the cave under Eli Bacon's farm and train them. In the caves under Eli Bacon's farm. Okay, so where is the piglet? Huh? Tunnel? Here goes nothing. Oh, it's a pack pig.
I think this might... Well, I guess it's better than nothing. Come here, you.
Can you train me to be a... can you build me a machine that if I go inside, it trains me to be a... what is it? What's... you know... I often say, if I wasn't autistic and ADHD and incredibly sensitive to a bunch of stuff, and also could drive, I'd want to be a park ranger. Like I do like nature. Like I might have said, I spent some time in a Utah therapeutic wilderness program due to being a problem child, and I kind of gained Stockholm syndrome there, and I love nature now. No matter how poorly I was treated there. No, it wasn't that bad. The pain of being in therapy in Utah, it's more psychological than material, but yeah, I want to go camping again sometime. The machine seems to have worked.
Although maybe I can dig up some of the clothes, packs, and armor buried in the field to equip the pigs a little better.
Why do you have clothes and stuff buried in the
People
field?
keep on dropping things in there, like old clothes, hats, money, personal possessions, and unwanted
Oh my
limbs.
god, I love this quest.
I buried them in the field to keep... Look, it's a farming. No, I didn't kill any. Wait, what?
I can't imagine anyone just leaving all that handy stuff after you. Do they leave money for you?
You believe me? No reason. Remind me to get you as a character witness if I ever need... Anyway, take that pig round the Lumbridge Castle courtyard, Varrock Marketplace, or Dugny Marketplace, and near the North Falador Gate would be the best places to give it a try. If nothing else, they're next to those lodestone. Don't be frightened to let the pig walk with you. Just put him down on the ground when you want to show him off, and pick him up. Here, this should help your memory.
Alright.
And if you don't like the name Martin gave your pig, you can go and change it with him now. He's all yours.
Alright, let's go to Falador Nosegate. Now I want some bacon too. Again, I'm on a diet. Well, let's impress some people with your skills. Alright, I have a high summoning level so I can talk to him.
Hey there, stranger. Why do you have a pig following you around?
Is it pig wrestling day already? I need to get my wrestling hat.
I've chained this pig to do more than just wrestle. I've attached some packs to this pig so it can carry items for me. Have you never not had enough space to carry sharks and granite boulders in your pockets? Well, a pig is strong enough to haul some of your daily load. Personally, I prefer spirit calphites, but that's okay too.
Oh, that sounds useful, but can it also carry smaller items like seeds and arrowheads?
Huh? And can it keep my items safe from pickpockets? I heard that some fled here from Draenor recently.
It can do all that and more.
Well, stranger, your pig certainly has shown us a new way to store and carry our belongings. But just out of interest, where can we get trained pigs like this?
Yes, we've had to cancel the last 3 pig wrestling days because we couldn't find one.
We had to use a goblin in the end.
It just wasn't the same.
Goblin wrestling. Eli, Bacon, and Martin.
That's a great idea. 3 cheers for this passing stranger and his performing pig.
Varrock Marketplace, Lumbridge Castle Courtyard. Alright, let's visit... How about Imp Wrestling? Oh, is this the exact same in people?
That's a great idea. 3.
Or maybe identical siblings? The savior of the pig race. I mean, considering, you're about to lead everyone to a fate worse than death in factory farming. I mean, a fate worse than death followed by death. I might talk about this stuff a lot on stream, and yes, I do try to eat a lot less meat. I don't eat meat for nutrition. I eat meat primarily because I suffer from. It's like an antidepressant, I guess. Sometimes I feel really down due to my own. Are you a little pig? A little piglet? Come on, we have a lot of work to do. I'm tired. Can't we take a break yet?
That's a great idea.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I can ever actually go vegan due to the fact that, like I said, meat is basically a natural antidepressant. It's really helpful, but maybe someday. Until the end, every bit. Until then, every bit counts. Okay, so where are we going? Ardgorn Marketplace, right? Lucky Snuffles. And again, these guys must be identical quadruplets.
That's a great...
Let's see.
Welcome back.
It
worked. We've had about a dozen people come by asking to buy breeding pairs of pigs. Others have put in orders for pig training equipment too. I hear that Martin's in the same position. You've saved the pig population from going extinct.
Kind of wish I didn't.
Only thing is, what with my pigs being moved underground, they think that's the way to raise them.
Well, I suppose that'll keep them safe from roaming bacon addicts anyways at this
I
rate.
suppose you're right. Just means that if you want to get bacon at the main cities, you'll have to keep an eye out for pig pits instead of pig sties. In a year or so, we can start letting people in on the secret of bacon. In the meantime, you can come and see this calls for
a fry-up.
Here we go! When I swing through town in my bacon gown and notorious P.I.G. I was out in stallion with a pork medallion and an onion ring or three. Never be afraid of what they'll say. Dancing your big suit every day. There's joy inside a bacon double. And the great big pockets will hold your trouble.
The song's glutton for nourishment.
Help you with something? Very well. I have some. There you go. I've sent them. Well, there are a few things I can do now. First off, once a week I should have raised enough pigs to be able to offer you a nut. Either you could have a swill to pay the bills, or I can give you some of the trained pigs I've sent through the machine. I can always give you 10 pigs in a week, along with the more you improve the machine, the more bacon I can give you. Don't worry, for legitimate reasons I won't go into, I have access to your bank account. I'll just put it all right in there so you don't even need to empty your pack.
Pigs, eggs make very good credit card fraudsters.
Quite a few things you know bacon. When it comes to 2 bits of bacon, there's a stack. That's big piles, 2 piles make a heap, 2 heaps make up some reason. Stacking the pieces when cooked doesn't work. It makes it harder to cook if you're feeling a bit fancy. You can also stick the bacon in the pie. It's not as good as crunching a flake of crispy pig strip, but it's pretty good. These just need an empty toy shell.
I'm not bacon, I'm bacon!
Craving though, you can try brewing it. Brewing bacon? That sounds disgusting.
When I went to my height, it's clear as the sun there ain't no wrong with a pot of bacon. Right!
Nearly blew my tongue.
That's not a great advertisement. Okay, I have a pet pig now.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Let me hear ya. Ha, I am. Who says I'm not? I am.
Fine, but if you collapse, I'm going to eat you.
Everybody, up with your feet. There we go. Oi, oi. Oh, quite tired of all this.
As Mori Calliope says, this... Oh, cat pig tooth. This is so unserious.
Here we go! When I swing through town in my bacon gown and notorious B.I.G. I was out in stallion with a fourth medallion and an onion ring of three. Every afraid of what they'll say. Dancing makes you every day. There's joy inside a bacon double. And a great big pocket will hold your troubles.
Oh, the gods seem to like bacon.
To pay the bills on a vex you'll see folks scratching.
The gods appreciate some good bacon. Half pig tooth.
When life's getting rough, chow down on a trough, I need no encouragement. I'm king of the banquet and a bacon blanket.
4 to 22 items. Wow. What are the lyrics to the song? Biscuits, cream cheese, a pot of cream, and bacon. Well, that's underwhelming. That's it? Alright. Well, I think I'm going to end stream in 20 minutes, so I'm going... I think that seems like a good enough time for... What is it? For a quick dungeon. Yeah, quick short dungeon. All right. What skill do I want to train? I do not feel like starting necromancy yet. So for now, let's train ranged. I don't think I've actually seen hydras in any other part of RuneScape other than dungeons. Oh, that's a lot of coins. Not bad. I mean, one of the reasons I like doing dungeons is because this is actually a very good place to train certain skills that otherwise would take a lot of time. One of them is fishing. There's fishing, there's smithing that takes a lot less time than usual. Alright. Pratinite ore. What's going on? Why can't I hurt you? That was kind of weird. Alright, let's go and get oh, more Patinite ore, alright. Alright, yeah, so like I said, fishing is very, this is a very good place to train fishing because of how fast, Hey, so yeah, like I said, I was doing, cooking related quests. So there are two things we ended up cooking in today. First is cheesecake and the other is bacon. But yeah, I'm currently level 56 cooking. In one more I will be able to cook bacon cheesecake. Unfortunately, this is one thing I will not be able to cook in an IRL cooking video when I start doing it because I am allergic to dairy, unless I can find some vegan cream cheese. see. What else are we making here? Dungeons in general are, they're honestly not that hard. They just take a while. And there's some really annoying puzzles that take like, I don't know, like 30 minutes to do. Unless you're really good at these particular puzzles. Like the tile flipping puzzles. Those are so annoying. Okay, green charm. I can actually make stuff with that now. What can I make? Okay, so summoning. Roseblood stems, Utugu branches, Blood Rager, Cradonite ore. Oh, perfect. I have plenty of that. Alright. Rice Handler, thank you so much for coming. We are currently about to actually end the stream in like 15 minutes, but we are doing a dungeon first. RuneScape dungeon. Alright, web snippers. But yeah, this particular stream I did two quests. One of them was I did two quests, both related to cooking. One of them was cooking cheesecake, and another was cooking bacon. Let's see. No, that's too much. And apparently, if you combine them, you can make bacon cheesecake. You can also make bacon pies, and you can make bacon liquor. Has anyone actually tried that? Has anyone actually tried making alcohol out of meat? No, actually, you technically can ferment meat. It's called garum. It's what the ancient Romans did with fish to make like a soy sauce-like thing. And you can also do it with beef to make beef garum. I need to try that sometime. Wait, this is tier 4, and YouTuber branches are also tier 4. Alright. Alright, where to next? Yeah, I mean, the thing is, fermented foods in general, if you ferment them just in a way that they are safe enough, generally are very good for you because they give you like EU bacteria that help your digestive health. Um, fermented rice batter is a very important part of Indian cuisine. You make idlis and doshas. Idlis are like rice cakes. Doshas are like what is it? Like thin rice pancakes. And I don't like the taste. First of all, I don't like idlis. Definitely, yeah, very unusual for me being Indian, but that's just how it is. I don't. As I do not like sour tastes. And the taste of idlis is honestly an acquired taste. It's very strong. Let's see, where... Alright, so... I really feel like summoned creatures in this game are honestly really... in dungeoneering are stronger than the ones in... What, idlis and doshas? Again, it's an acquired taste. I don't like it for some reason. I don't like the really strong taste and texture you get from Indian fermented foods. A lot of people seem to enjoy it though. There's also, I mean, it's often dipped in this tomato-like soup called the tomato and tamarind juice soup called sambar, and if you combine them, it's like a really sour taste, and I don't like it. I don't really like sour foods. Let's see, open locked chest. Alright, let's make a... Let's make some scrolls. Yeah, see how strong that is? He actually does bigger hits than me. Well, which is not something you'll generally get in the main game, only in dungeoneering. Okay, that must be the boss room. No, wait. Oh, never mind. It is a smithing door. Obstacle door. Oh, level 56 zombie, alright. Okay, the last room is probably the one of these rooms, my guess, is the boss room. Yep, there it is. Plane freezer Lacranaz. What is it? Like some sort of a beholder? Yeah, I think so. It's a beholder. All right. Okay, so let's just start clearing out our inventory. Alright, boost our health using by warming ourselves at the bonfire. Alright, so... Let's see. Alright, now let's cook some web snippers. What are these, like, are these crabs or are these sea spiders? Apparently they are more healthy than a pound of bacon, than a mound of bacon. Then again, a lot of things are healthier than a mound of bacon. Huh? Alright, let's... North, yeah, let's go. Oh, I see. Let's see what this Blood Rager can do. Special attack. Oh yeah, actually I will be there to join you. What is this? Hold on a second. Mysterious Chronicle. Year of the 12-12-66 4th age. Many of my weak-minded servants and slaves are moving with me as I go deeper. What curiosity or purpose drives them? I didn't even have to force many of them. I cannot dwell, as much as I hate to admit it. I need them for now. I must have rearguards and servants dig the early sections out. I won't be wasting any of my power doing this. I'll save myself for a challenge worthy of me taking a more frontal role. For me, I'll have to settle for the role of slave driver. Praise be to Zamorak. Alright, actually I think I'm going to end the stream there because, I think I'm going to join Edo with his movie stream. So, thank you Edo, thank you Holly, thank you Malone, thank you Rice Handler, thanks for coming, and expect more to come. Actually wait, hold on. I'm going to do a soft raid into someone else, or one of my, no, not soft raid, no point. I'm just going to post the, link to a guy's stream I know. This is T1Elf, he's currently playing Hades. He is a, challenge game streamer, and he is a, and tabletop game streamer, so yeah. Thanks for coming, and expect more to come.